One of the things that I have learned from myself, but also from working with all the different types of clients that I have worked with now, is one thing is common. We often are our own biggest obstacle. We think that it's all these other things that are getting in the way of us being able to be where we want to be personally, professionally, whatever it is that you think you should be doing or that you want in life. And you come up with all these things that are standing in your way. When truth be told, when you peel that back, we are the ones who are our biggest obstacles. We are the ones who get in our own way more than anybody else does. And when you can understand that best about yourself, then you can smash those obstacles down, push them out of the way, and forge through with where it is that you want to be with confidence, authenticity, and you know how to get there, and you can handle the other things that do come at you. Because, yes, life comes at us. We have things out of our control that we need to deal with that may be getting in the way of where we want to go. But when it comes down to it, it's how we handle those things that determines if we're going to be able to get through it or not what it necessarily is. And some of that is just simply mindset. Some of that is in the action. Some of it is in how we choose to feel about things. Because I often tell clients, this is something I had to learn the hard way. People can't make you feel a certain way. People treat you a certain way, but you get to decide how you're going to feel to it. You're the one who assigns the emotion and you assign the thoughts that trigger those emotions and that get in the way of the action or inaction that you choose to take. Do you respond or do you react? Do you think it through and take a pause, or do you just fire off? And a lot of that will have to do with your process and understanding that about yourself. But when it comes down to it, if you want to stop having all those obstacles get in the way and realize that you have more control over that than you think you do, let's connect. Let's go through your process. Let's figure out how you can beat those obstacles down the best, how you can have more confidence in yourself by being authentic, doing things your natural way, and leaning into those, and understanding that you don't have to do everything and be everything to everyone. And guess what? When you try, sometimes that's the biggest obstacle that's going to come in your way. Because if you think you should be more, with this example right here that I have, context is low. If you know of somebody who really values things in the past and they are always looking to what was previously done and that helps guide them forward and it seems to really keep them grounded and on track, and you're like, oh my gosh, maybe I should be more like that. And I should probably pull things from my childhood or look back to what my parents did or my previous boss, whatever it is, and figure out how I should do things that way. I'm going to try harder at that. I'm really trying. Nope, 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 and nope. That is not going to get you any time. Don't try. Just be. Be yourself and be okay with the mistakes that you're going to make along the way, because we're all going to make a million of them. Learn from them. Choose to learn from them. I often say we don't change. People don't change. You can't all of a sudden try harder and change the fact that context is low for you and you want to put it here. Now, some people, things will, their process does alter, and it depends on maybe what they went through in life. Because I have a client who context was very low, and then they came to terms with some things. They figured out, oh, maybe I was hanging on to something that I really didn't need to hang on to. And here's a different perspective of it. And I was kind of stuck thinking of this when I was thinking of the past, rather than the fact that I really do value the Stoics and philosophy, and I often find myself thinking about the Roman Empire and how that was led, and I value that and I seek that out when I'm trying to learn about things. And then context came up into their top strengths because they were being authentic and they worked through something without trying to make it better. There's a difference there. So if you want to stop being in your own way, you want to push forward and you just haven't been able to figure out why you can't get there, or you are stuck on the idea that this person or this thing is what's causing you to not get there, I challenge you to come in, learn your process, lean into it, and let's see how you can deal with those obstacles and get where you want to be.